I was asked by someone who read all of the recent emails I posted on my blog, davidschroeder.com. And that person asked me, what do they have to say to get police involved? And all I could do is laugh. They blew up a damn gas station. Earling, Iowa gas station explosion. They blew that thing up. And you want to know how? The reason why I don't depend on mankind or any of the social constructs, I don't depend on my fellow man. Because do you know who knew about that gas station explosion and the report that came out with that gas station saying that there was only one explosion and it leveled the place? Despite the fact that KETV, our local news, said there were two explosions, someone caught the second explosion on video. Neil Gross, my sheriff, and I both are on the KETV news channel that night talking about the gas station explosion. Do you know who knew about that report that I did? Every single person in Earling, Iowa that turned that report over to their insurance companies. Every single one. So, how did the memory lapse happen? What, is it like Men in Black? Did they go in and neutralize the whole fucking town? Is that what happened? Because all these people had to turn that report in to their insurance company. And this happened years ago. And nothing has been done, despite the facts that I was getting threats, constant threats, and under constant attack up to that gas station explosion. And afterwards, it's not like they've stopped. There were men across the street, parked at my sister's house the Saturday before. Even though we were under COVID lockdown, they woke my neighbors up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Nothing. The deputy that worked for Shelby County, Iowa Sheriff, Neil Gross, who they were using to go after me with the dogs, committed suicide a week and a half before the gas station explosion. And Neil Gross is on record saying the reason why Deputy Donovan killed himself is because he was being bullied at work. So they can do whatever the fuck they want to do. And I would, if I waited on my fellow man to do anything, I would be long gone. Because fact is, when you look at the history of all of it, it has never happened. It's not happening now, and it will never happen. Mankind will never take a stand. Authorities will never take a stand. What they will do is enable and protect this group. The very dude who sent me a picture of the front of my house, who has threatened to murder my dogs, who has told me that I'm about ready to just disappear and no one will care, is the very account my sheriff, Shelby County, Iowa Sheriff, Neil Gross, group emailed with me in the email, giving them a green light to do whatever they wanted. 6 months after I made an issue that they said that they were in town, were sending me live videos, and my best friend dropped over dead. And not a thing has happened about that. I don't count on mankind. That's why I focus on God. That's why I focus on the shit I was trained to do. The stuff I know that I'm able to do because of the shit they did to me instinctually. I don't even really have to think about shit. Their crap is about ready to get exposed. They're gonna do it themselves. And what is law enforcement and the media and all them gonna do? They're gonna sit on their fucking hands like they always do, thinking that they're not culpable and they will not be held accountable. They all believe that. And they're wrong. And they've been told they're wrong. This shit matters. It is better to tie a millstone around your neck and drown yourself in the ocean than hurt a child. And you're either hurting a child or by your own actions, you're placating and defending them. And you think you will be held accountable. And you're wrong. Fill your hearts with love. Take a stand. Do the thing that God asks you to do, or be claimed by the dark. And I tell you what, you better appreciate the entertainment on this side, because once you find yourself in the dark, entertainment will be the last thing you're concerned about. You partied for a lifetime to pay for it for an eternity. And there's nothing that's going to change that. I'm never going to stop. And they ain't going to do a fucking thing but what they've done. Which is nothing.